KhonKaen Think Tank Group, KKTT. The government plans to invest in urban rail transits such as double-track railway trains and high-speed trains. One of those trains is projected to have a northeast rail line that will go through the province of KhonKaen, which is a big city and serves as a hub for transportation and trade in the region. Therefore, in order to undertake this colossal project that the government will soon invest in, KhonKaen Think Tank Group, KKTT, has assembled the people of KhonKaen together. This assembly consists of 20 public and private organizations, 8 economic organizations in the province, KhonKaen Community for the Future Foundation, 24 Chinese organizations, and KhonKaen University. This project has given the organization the opportunity to improve basic infrastructures within the province in line with the huge investment plan of the government to develop the transportation system. In order to develop the basic infrastructure of the province, the Assembly has put together a funding program and basing their public transportation as a leading example. The goals are to develop the basic infrastructures of the province in the form of city improvements using appropriate techniques for the city of KhonKaen to grow in every direction, to be worthy of being the regional hub of ASEAN and of being the city of the future, in order to prepare for entering the ASEAN Economic Community. At present, the problem of distributing centralized funds within the country is that most of the funds end up in Bangkok. This makes the funds for developing the regions, especially in developing preventive measures, arrive slow and considerably low. The province of KhonKaen, through the KhonKaen Think Tank Group, KKTT, have observed that despite waiting for the funds to arrive, the province has grown and developed very fast. But the delay and low amount of government funding will become an obstacle in sustaining such growth. Therefore, it is necessary for the province to raise funds from other sources and focusing on what will benefit the province the most. The first investment needed by the KhonKaen Think Tank Group, KKTT, is the light electric rail transit system and developing the appropriate area for such system. This is called the transit-oriented development or commercial space development by basing public transportation as a leading example. At present, the private sectors have registered as a company limited with a total capital of 200 million baht under the name KhonKaen Think Tank Company Limited, KKTT. The company will begin the transit-oriented development and commercial space development as their first project. The north-south line of the light electric rail system will have a distance of 26 kilometers and a total of 18 stations. The electric train will be assembled within the country and the system will run 15 trains. Each train will have 3 cars and a capacity of 180 people per train. The project will require the use of an area from the government that will serve as a repair and development depot for the trains. The area will also serve as the control station and a large public park for the people. This area aims to be a green, natural location with amenities and be a center of knowledge and convenience, such as having a scientific museum or a place where people can gather and do outdoor activities. The characteristics of the electric train will mostly be magnetically levitating or maglev. For example, when the train comes from the repair depot, it will use the maglev system towards the intersection of the city gates. The advantage of using the maglev system is that the road area for vehicles will not change and that it reduces the risks of any accidents between trains and cars. Road vehicles will be able to move, turn, and make U-turns without any changes in traffic patterns. With the cooperation of every sector in the province, the trains can connect and merge into KhonKaen University, which will be considered a very convenient asset to more than 40,000 people who live, work, and study in and around the university. The project is designed in accordance to the highest standards in order to benefit the users the most. It is also designed with the environment in mind, as well as creating a culture and tradition in using public transportation. For example, it is planned that there will be a park and ride area at each end of the train line. In addition, the projected train system is planned to merge with the main KhonKaen train station. This means people can travel in and out of the city by double-track railway trains and high-speed trains conveniently and safely. The investment model is divided into 3 steps. Step 1. The investment money will only come from the KhonKaen Think Tank Company Limited, KKTT. This is due to the fact that the investment will be considered high risk and the loss will be minimized, affecting only about 20 companies. Step 2. When a contract agreement has been settled with the public sector, raising funds from the general corporation in the province can begin. This will also include people around the country in a form of crowdfunding. Step 3. Begin construction. After the project has fully operated for the first 2 years, the project will then be registered at the Stock Exchange of Thailand under the scheme of infrastructure funds of the province of KhonKaen. Overall, this cooperation is considered the first in Thailand, with groups of people in the province pulling funds together. This kind of cooperation for development is called the Self-Sustaining City of KhonKaen, and is 1/4 the project to create charm and attraction towards the city. This is the first time that a genuine cooperation between the people and a colossal city project has ever been put together. The benefits received from this project are the following. Number 1. The funds from the project comes from the people of KhonKaen, which gives them a genuine feeling of collaboration. Number 2. Helps the centralized government bring in funds to develop the country. Number 3. Increase the Thai market capital. Number 4. This is a colossal project that aims to maintain its transparency and enforce the law as strictly as possible. Number 5. It alleviates the increase of debt in the government. And lastly, number 6, can be used as a good model example for development, which is applicable to other provinces. Other provinces in Thailand can study this project and apply it in their region so that the country can develop together in harmony. KhonKaen Think Tank Group, KKTT.